Hello, this is the Lysol. Today I want to make a video about how to combat roster bloat. In particular, my roster bloat. Let's just take a look at it here. So, I was so close to 4.5 million, and I did not want to jump into a new division without a significant upgrade to my roster and tangible progress in chasing the meta. Now, I have 11 G11s right here, 14 G12s, and only 27 G11s. So that's 11 plus 14, that's 25 plus 27, that's 52. So I have 28 non-G11 characters in my top 80. My roster is incredibly bloated. There's a bunch of crap characters in there. I use most of them, but they're not good. So what is my goal here? I want to bring up the middle of my roster a little bit more, have a more balanced roster, and then I want to work towards General Skywalker, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jedi Master Luke. And I want to be able to start farming watch shards for my guild. Currently, we only get about 5 or 6 per run. If I could add one more in there, that'd be great. Maybe inspire some other people to do it as well. So, how do I choose which characters to gear up? Let's go to our spreadsheet here. So first, I did the math and I looked at every GAC fight I had for the previous season, the 3v3. I want to focus a little more on 3v3. I want to get better at it, so this actually is going to be helpful to me to improve my abilities in 3v3. And in the first column I listed every offensive win everybody had. In the second column I had offensive losses. In the third, I had defensive holds. Excuse me. And in the fourth is the total between the offensive wins and losses. So, anybody that had an offensive win-loss total 3 or greater for the season, I put in use in GAC offense. Anybody who had any defensive holds at all, I put in use in GAC defense. Anybody that requires gearing for me to get General Skywalker, Jedi Knight Luke, or Jedi Master Luke, I put into my meta chasing category. And then anybody that I will need for GOTBs, I put in my use in PvE. So I did that. And then I made this handy Venn diagram here. So, as you can see here, actually it's not very clear for me, but any characters that were in 3 in an overlap, here I'm going to take this off, any characters that had an overlap of 3 or more categories, I put in tier 1, which is this blue tier right here. That was just Shakti, Asajj, and Ahsoka Tano. I'm pretty sure they all were used in PvE, GAC offense, and meta chasing. Yeah. Actually, Asajj was on defense. Asajj got me a few holds. Night Sister cheese. Then in my second tier was anybody who had overlap in 2 categories. Count Dooku, Droideka, B1, Old Ben, Padme, C-3PO, CLS, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Wedge, Fives, Chewpio, and Rex. And in the third tier is anybody that was just in any one of the categories. So this includes a lot of the PvE guys, a lot of my heavily used teams, Imperial Troopers. What other teams are in here? Oh, and then, yeah, then these red guys here are real crap characters that I'm going to gear very last to get JML. Anyway, so I made this whole list of characters that need to be geared in order for me to properly balance chasing the meta and getting doing well in GAC and in PvE. I considered adding a ships element to this, but I think it would have overcomplicated it, and I already do okay in ships anyway, and it's not really worth it to me until I get my negotiator to 7 stars and unlock the finalizer, which will not be for a while. So the PvE push for me is even more important because I need to get those tokens to level up those ships. So, where did my script go? Okay, so now that I've had all these characters organized, I need to choose 10 characters. So, squads here. Let's go to BlueStacks. I chose Shock T to go from G12 to Relic 2. She's a tier 1 character, and she's in one of my top offensive teams, and also useful on defense. Asajj, also T1, has use in PvE. Ahsoka from and Asajj is going to go to Relic 4. Ahsoka from G12 to Relic 4. She's tier 1. She's useful in PvE. She assists all the time in on the Padme team. Giving her a relic is a no-brainer. I'm also going to take Rex and 5s from G12 to Relic 4. They're tier 2. They improve. One of my top teams will be usable once I unlock General Skywalker. Their Rex is useful in 3v3 as a leader or on a Shock T team, and 5s is useful everywhere, and having a relic on him will help me greatly in the heroic Sith Triumvirate raid. I need to start placing higher, so that's one consideration I'm taking. Okay, so the next set of 5 I'm doing is going to be Chupio. I'm going to take from G7 to G11 just because he's not 7 stars yet, so I can't take him to G12. But he's tier 2. He's useful on offense, defense. He's useful meta chasing, and he improves one of my best teams, CLS. And then it's the rest of these Geos here. GBA I'm going to take from G11 to Relic 2. Spy I'm going to take from G11 to G12. Soldier I'm going to take from G11 to G12. And Sunfac I'm going to take from G8 to G11. And maybe a little further if I need to get him above the 16.5k mark. So then I need to start tracking my gear. So I have my handy dandy gear tracking spreadsheet here. So I have all of the gear required for G12 pieces, all of the hard to get pieces. You know, this isn't everything, but these are the important pieces here on the spreadsheet. And then I have them all summed up in here, what I need. And then on the right, I have what I have. Green means I've got it. Yellow means I have more than half of what I need. And red means I have less than half of what I need. So really right now, all I need is these Mark 12 Armatech Datapad prototype salvages, which are on Fleet 5A. I need these Mark 4 Zaltin Back to Gel salvages, which are on Darkside 9C and Fleet 5C. These are probably, I'm going to start focusing on getting these in the next few days. I should be able to get these in a month or so and have them fully ready to go. And then I need about 150 of these Mark 8 Biotech implant components, aka the golden eyeballs. I mean, I should be able to farm those. Honestly, I should have all of this gear that I still need farmed up in less than a month. So, now that we've tracked the gear, alright, I also have 5 Zetas that I can spend here. So let's bring BlueStacks back up. Based on the characters that I am bringing up, is how I'm choosing the Zetas. So I'm going to get CLS's leadership because of, because I'm leveling up Chupio. I'm going to get Talzin's leadership because I'm working on Asajj. I'm going to get Asajj's unique. Just makes sense. Then I'm going to get Geo Brood Alpha's Geo Swarm since I'm working on him. And then the last one I'm going to get is Chewie's Rage. I think, honestly, doing this is going to make my CLS team way better. Then, now that I'm going to spend all of those Zetas, I need to figure out which characters am I going to do next time, the next batch of 10 that I'm doing. So, all of these guys are T2 pretty much, except for General Kenobi, but he's got the ship. I'm going to do CLS, Padme, Han, Chewie, Droideka, Grandmaster Yoda, Count Dooku, B1, B2, and General Kenobi. That'll give me a full Galactic Republic squad, a full Rebel squad that's very well geared, pretty much a full GG Droid squad, and I'll have Dooku and GMY usable wherever I need them. GMY will probably go in my Jedi Knight Rebel team. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about my methods to how I plan out my roster, how I'm going to move forward. It's really important to me that I just constantly am farming gear, always having gear, having a ton of gear on hand. As you can see in this spreadsheet right here, I have a ton of gear on hand. I have 900 Carbantis, I think, saved up. No, I got 1,000 Carbantis saved up. I got 700 stun guns, 450 droid collars, those things, because in case my plan falls through, maybe there's something else, there's a shift in the meta, and I want to move in a different direction. I've got all of this gear saved up, and I'm not over bloating my roster and getting match made against people that can destroy me in GAC. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think. Post a comment in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at the Lysol and support Alt Tech, and follow me on Odyssey Minds, BitChute, Parlor, and Rumble. Am I missing one? No, I don't think so. Alright, thanks guys, and I will see you in the next one.